Alright guys, today we got the new Apple AirPods. Now these things have been rated pretty well. They're supposed to get 24 hours of power with this charging case. They're supposed to get 5 hours apiece. Now so far I've noticed when you use the charging case drains the battery pretty quickly. If you can hear this, the hinge also makes a noise here. I don't know if that's a manufacturer fault or Apple definitely rushed to production with these brand new earbuds, or as they like to call them, AirPods. See, it makes that clicking noise. It has a nice feeling when you open it. It's really nice hinge. It has that magnet. It's kind of has a little clicky feel to it. And if you can see here, these AirPods. Now, this case has been getting a lot of complaints lately with a very known battery issue, and Apple has yet to address this battery issue. Now, the case itself is supposed to get 24 hours. Now, I charge these all night long, and some people say if you want to reset them and repair them, that it helps the battery issue. And to do that, you hold this button down for 15 seconds, and the light in here will be amber, and that means it is reset, and you can repair them. Now, as far as these AirPods go, they do charge via lightning. But the AirPods themselves, the case or the AirPods, I've done a little research on the AirPods. They tend to drain. Now, I charged them this morning, and it was at 100%. The AirPods are at 100%. And since then, I haven't used them at all. I've only opened the case a couple of times, and 10% of the case has been depleted. Now, I don't know if it's the case that's losing the power or the AirPods that are draining a ton of power. My conclusion is, now I took the AirPods out of the case last night separate, and they were at 65%, and this morning they were at 25%. So I do believe the AirPods are always on, even when in the case, and they're constantly drawing power away from this little cradle here. Now for the case itself, on one of iFixit's video, they cut the case open, they cut the AirPods, and there's a lot of tar-like substance inside of the case, which could also lead. Now, if you're having this problem, I'd recommend contacting Apple support. I don't think Apple has really informed Apple support about this issue too much, because they didn't seem to know much about it. They basically want you to send it in for repair, but if you do that, do not do it because you'll have to wait up to 6 weeks to get your AirPods back. So what I'd recommend doing is going into your local Apple store, tell them about the issue, and seeing if they can get a replacement sent out there. I would not send them back just because you don't know when you're going to get them. And overall, the sound quality on the AirPods is, it's a little bit better than the EarPods. They have their, their moments. They have some bass. It sounds more like a synthetic bass, though, unlike a normal bass. And the AirPods themselves feature that new W1 chip that boasts extra battery life and range of these AirPods. Now, the AirPods themselves get a total of all that battery. And when you get all that battery, you expect, when you pay that $159 premium that Apple charges for these AirPods, you are hoping that the battery lives up to what Apple's claiming. Because if they don't, then you just wasted a lot of money. So I say take them back, tell them what's going on, and see if they have any of them in stock. Because if they do, you may get better luck. Now, on forums online, I've been reading up on it. A lot of people have had the same issue. Now, here we got Apple's AirPods. You can see a lot of their Apple stuff here. Tap into Surrey. And it talks about the W1 chip, 5 hours. Now, I've actually tested that 5 hours, and I have not actually gotten it. I've gotten closer to 3.5, maybe 4 hours. I have not gotten the 5 hours, and it says 5 hours up on a single battery charge. Well, I've noticed that 5 hours, when you factor in stuff like talk time, like on the phone, it's only 2 hours. The 15 minutes for 3 hours charge battery does live up to what Apple is saying, and the 24 hours on the case is very false. They very much rushed to production with this for the case itself. And the AirPods, I expect Apple to come out with a software update to fix this issue as far as the battery case or the AirPods themselves. But if you're having this issue, a lot of people are pulling up, let me see if I can find it. Let's see. And there's many different articles online for AirPods battery case drain. Now let's see here. Complaint battery case, heavy battery drain. Resetting works for some people. We've already gone over most of these things. They have some tips, but there's many people who are complaining about it. Even on Apple's own website, they don't acknowledge it. They say charge your case. Yeah, I think that's self-explanatory. You need to charge the case. But there's a very known issue with these. Now, I would recommend if you're planning on buying them, buy them because they're worth it. They sound really nice for the tiny little things in your ears. And they're great. They have great microphones for phone calls. Everyone says I sound very clear on the phone. And, yeah, so go out and get some AirPods if you can, because I know they're sold out everywhere. But if you do have a problem with them, make sure you take them to your Apple store. Do not send them back. Thanks for watching. This is Special Ops. Make sure to stay subscribed and like this video and share it. Thank you.